Good day, everyone. My main purpose here today is to explain about work permits for foreign teachers. The foreign teachers referred to here essentially serve in schools, so their work permit application are from the schools. So now I'm going to further explain what kind of documents are needed for the review and the application process. The Act has transferred matters pertaining to the issuance of teacher work permits from the originally Ministry of Labor to the Ministry of Education. The reason is because when schools are hiring foreign teachers, they have their own reasons. So the Ministry of Education, in this way, will be able to contact the schools directly. And after the revision, there are some changes in the direction. First of all, we will simplify the documentary requirements and streamline the process. Besides this, since foreign teachers are hired by schools as part of their operation, then insofar as laws and regulations allow, we will not collect processing fees. As a result, the new act includes new procedures. So the old method under the regulations of the Ministry of Labor is no longer applicable. So now what we do is that we have to follow the new act. Applicant schools can be divided into 4 types. The first type is the ordinary public and private universities and colleges. Then there are schools at the senior high level and below, which consist of 2 types. One type is ordinary school, in which foreign teachers only teach foreign languages such as English, Japanese, or German. In other type, such as the bilingual part of experimental high schools or bilingual schools, foreign teachers can teach subjects such as earth science or physics and chemistry, as well as foreign languages. There's also another type, which is schools for foreign residents. Any of these 4 types of schools can apply to hire foreign teachers. The required application documents include an application form and employment contract, a certificate of the teacher's highest education attainment, and finally, a photocopy of the teacher's passport. The Ministry of Education will then review the application, and if there's no problem, we will issue a work permit. If any document is lacking, we will request the requisite supplementation through the school. The qualification requirements are divided into several types. First, to teach in a public or private university or college, a foreign teacher must meet the requirements stipulated by the Act governing the appointment of educators. For example, to be an assistant professor in a university, this Act requires possession of a doctoral degree or else a master's degree plus at least 4 years of work in a particular field. These requirements do not apply to appointment just as a language teacher in a school's language center. But the language taught must be the official language of the teacher's passport country. For example, if you're going to teach English, then you have to be a passport holder of the UK or the US, whose official language is English. Schools for foreign residents, or what we might call international schools, are foreign established schools. For example, Taipei Japanese School and Taipei American School. The hiring of teachers for these schools is governed by their home country regulations. So the hiring of teachers by the Taipei Japanese School is subject to Japanese regulations, and the hiring of teachers by the Taipei American School is subject to the U.S. regulations. Apart from the above, teachers in schools at the senior high level and below, including both language and subject teachers in bilingual schools, besides being required to possess a bachelor degree, must also be passport holders of a country where the official language corresponds to the language they will teach or teach in. As prescribed by law, the maximum duration of a foreign teacher's work permit is 3 years, When it expires, a new work permit can be applied for, and this can be repeated until the employment contract with the school is terminated. Because the administration of foreign teachers has been transferred to the Ministry of Education, some handling and protection will come under education laws and regulations. If a teacher previously obtained a work permit from the Ministry of Labor, this will continue the same until it expires. The provisions of this act will apply mutatis mutandis to residents of Hong Kong and Macau who are employed as school teachers. Other matters relating to employment administration that are not governed by provisions in this sphere will be handled in accordance with the relevant provisions of the Employment Services Act and the Immigration Act. This explanation is concluded. Thank you.